Okay, well, I don't really know what to post about, if to post about anything in particular. Um, One of the main reasons that I haven't posted just a whole lot of things on YouTube like I used to was because I had such slow internet speed. So now, like, if you connect the Ethernet with directly into the modem, it's like 100 or 200 megabits per second. And when it's just wireless, it's less. So sometimes you have to hook it up to the modem to make it faster, or in the router, whatever you call it, it's combo. But anyway, um, so I was gonna do some videos. I had planned on maybe like doing more ASMR videos. If people don't know what that is, it's an acronym for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, something like that. And I've been watching it. I discovered it 3 years ago. Anyway, that would be on my other account, ASMR account. I just recently had a loss of an animal, and it's been one of the most hardest things that I've had to deal with in quite a long time. I've lost animals before, but it never gets easy. I lost a Chihuahua dog. I did have her put down because she was suffering, and it wasn't fair to her to let her keep going like that. And I kept feeding her and giving her like chicken broth in a syringe, and she had this illness that was kind of gross with her mouth too, and I won't get into that. It's too yuck. Yeah, but she kept getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, even though she was still kind of pretty much eating okay, fair. And I just one day I was like, this is as long as I've had given her a chance to try to get better, and she's not getting better. And I couldn't afford to take her to the doctor all the time. I had taken her to the doctor in August. They said it was her kidneys, and they had done blood work. And then it was really hard because we had to pay hundreds of dollars in money that we really didn't have to spend. But she was already like 14 and a half, over 14 and a half years old, going on 15 next spring. So on December the 8th, Tuesday, a week ago today, we had her put down. I couldn't stay in the room that they did it in. I have never been able to stay in the same room that they put our animals down in. I didn't sleep. But we waited in the next room, or a room close by, and they came in and told us that, after they did it, and it was really, really fast. Yeah, euthanasia is really fast. They sedate them, and then they give them this shot that's like a high dose of a medication, like a barbiturate or something. And so it was really fast. I mean, it's really unbelievably quick. And I've been crying. I cried really hard the first day, and then like for the rest of the week, I was mostly numb, and like I'd have a few tears for like a few minutes. And then like Sunday night, I had actually gone to house sit the day after. The day after that, he had her put to sleep, which actually helped me because I was dog sitting with my friend's dogs I've known for many years, and their newer dog, which is kind of Chihuahua mix. And so it kind of kept my mind away from my surroundings being here at home. And so, but the Sunday night, the night before I came back home, I just kind of broke down for a while, and then even Monday night, last night, I really, really broke down because it was like I was back home and I was in the surroundings. I still have like some of her blankets and stuff. And there's this great article about how grieving process, how it's healthy just to kind of let go a little bit at a time and not just forget about it and put everything away and pretend it didn't happen. Like, their blankets and their dish bowls and everything. You just kind of can slowly wean yourself away from that until you're ready to pack it away. You can pack it away and keep it. And unless you're a pet lover and you've had animals put to sleep, you will never, never understand the grief that comes with losing an animal. And I swear you will never understand it. You may have lost maybe a person in your life, and then of course I'm not downplaying the fact that human beings are more important than animals, because the human race is important, and I have compassion for people who've lost loved ones close to them. I've lost family members that I was really sad, but my animals I was close to. So I don't have a lot of friends because I have social anxiety, and so it was really hard to have really a lot of friends. I have a couple of good friends, and people that chit chat now and then or say hi and pass me by. But when you go through a lot of anxiety and depression and you have an animal that's there for you and it's your companion, and then they get really sick and you know that day's coming, you start to think, this is, and you have to accept reality and prepare your mind for it. So then it was very hard because I kept saying, no, not today, not today. Oh no, I'm not ready yet. And she's okay. She'll be okay today. But you have to think, you have to look them over, and you have to think what the shape that they're in. They may still be able to look at you, and their eyes were real bright. Most of the time her eyes were bright, but then you could kind of tell when she was feeling bad. And, it was really hurting me mentally to see her suffer like that. I was suffering mentally. She was suffering physically. So, as much as it hurts, and, she's not in any pain or suffering or anything anymore. Some people might tell me, oh, your dog is in heaven now. And I'm not going to preach, but I am a religious person. I have a certain kind of spirituality. But I don't believe in the dogs being in heaven, but I do believe that their memories live on in your mind. And so as long as you have their memories in your mind, they kind of sort of live on in your mind in that way. Not literally, but, So I've said so many really bad, the grief, not bad things. It's not bad. What I'm saying is the grieving process has been irritability, of course, sadness, anger. And I may not be consciously thinking, oh, I'm angry over my dog being put to sleep. I'm angry this had to happen. I'm just feeling edgy and angry. And today was an edgy, angry day. I was critical of everything. And I know that it's the stress and it's grief. And I do plan on getting another dog in the very near future. I don't know what day, but I want another Chihuahua dog. And maybe I can start blogging again, and I can, if I get a puppy, I can blog every week or so, and its progress and how much it's growing. So if it's a little like that, I can progress until it's like that. It'll probably just be a Chihuahua, so it's not going to get real large. I've had large dogs in my life. I've had medium-sized dogs. I've had small dogs. In the past I've had cats. I've had stray cats that came up and we fed them and they became ours. Most of our animals were strays that were abandoned and that needed to be fed, and we fed them and nursed them to health. Nobody cared, so we took care of them. And so most of the animals we didn't adopt. We've adopted a few from the shelters and the SPCAs and stuff. And so I want to adopt from a reliable source. As I transition on into, okay, so what's next? What's the next companion? I feel like I'm ever gonna love another dog the same way I loved Cinnamon, my dog. So anyway, I'm gonna just stop here and then I can blog in parts because I feel like when I put too many minutes into a blog that or a vlog that people don't want to watch. And but I just want to tell people who might just say to you, "Oh, it's just a dog. It's just a dog. Get over it." It's an insult to people, and you shouldn't say things like that. Just like you wouldn't say if somebody lost their mom or dad, or their cousin or brother or sister or whatever. You wouldn't say, "Oh, you'll get over it. Just get over it. Get past it." I mean, grief is grief. Pain is pain. So, and if you do that, there's actually something wrong with you, and you need to adjust your thinking. And I mean that with constructive criticism, because there are a lot of people who just don't want to take the time out to think that maybe they should do some research and realize that there are a lot of ways to grieve, and you can grieve over animals just as much as you can grieve over a human being. I don't care what anybody says. I've been there. And if you've grieved over your pets and animals and you're in pain, I know exactly what you're feeling. I know exactly the pain. I don't know if your pain is more intense or the things you're thinking, but, and sometimes grief lasts longer with other people, but I do understand. And so you don't, I don't have a problem with someone saying, "Oh, I lost my dog and I'm really depressed." I would actually say, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Is there anything I can do to help? I'm really, really sorry that this happened. I know exactly how you feel." And I can actually tell them I know how they feel. I may not be able to tell somebody that who's lost a child because I don't have any children, unfortunately. And I've never lost anybody that was really close to me, even though I've lost blood relatives. So, when it comes to pets, I understand that. But I do have compassion when people lose a loved one. Uh, there's been people like in-laws and stuff that passed away recently, and excuse me, and some people I knew growing up, their father died like a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and so I still have compassion and sympathy because I know it must be sad, but I wouldn't say to them, "I know how you feel." I might say, "I'm just really sorry for your loss." It must be hard. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can start putting more blogs up now that I have a faster internet speed again. I'm really glad I have faster internet speed. So, thanks for watching, and I'll probably put another vlog up about grieving and loss and just general, human stuff. Anyway, thanks.